So we have created the wooden members, we have created the shells. Our next thing is to create the pedestals, the steel pedestals on which this thing is resting. So we will do that. So this is one of the images during the construction site. During the construction process, you can see this is the RCC element which is here. Okay, this one, and these are the base plates. You can see base plates is connected to RCC first through these bolts, and these are the steel plates which are bolted, and these two members, one this side and one on the other side, right? And then another member, a small member which is going up and connecting somewhere here at the wooden box, and these are the rivetings which are done. So this is the rubber stopcock which is on both the side, this side and that side. So we'll create something like this, and we will give a base with a small RCC firm structure. Let's do that. Let's go to the front view, yes, and see the width of this. From here, I will make just a tentative rectangle corner to corner to tentatively get the space of this, and depth I can keep 0.25 inches. Sorry, again, let's try again. 0.25 inches, right? The first thing I will do to work on this, I will select this thing and I will go to visibility tab, and I will isolate it, and then I will go to perspective. I will get only my base plate. Now I will take this and extrude the curve with extrude curve command, and almost I will make it squarish. Let's say 1 feet, or a little rectangular is also fine. So this becomes my base plate, and then there is another plate which is on top of it, and through which those tapered elements are coming out, right? This white plate on top of this base plate. Okay, so I will create that base plate which is a little offset from this. So for that I will take rectangle corner to corner again, but this time I will take rectangle center and then corner. So I will click this, and first of all I will go to find the center. For that I can use smart track. I will bring my mouse crosshair near the midpoint till it becomes gray, and then I will bring to another midpoint till it becomes gray. You have to wait for the hardly less than a second, and then you see it will give you an intersection point which is almost the center of my the base plate. I will click it, and then it will ask me to make a rectangle. So I will use, just tentatively I will create another base plate with a little offset, something like this, and then I will use extrude curve command to extrude it also. Let's say 0.5 inches. It was little thicker if you see in the image. Now from the center there are two small plates which are going up. So for that I will create a polyline, or I will go to the front view, or I will use the midpoint of this at a certain distance, let's say 6 inches for now, just a random dimension, and create a triangle like this. And then I will go to curve tools. These are also a wonderful set of tools. It gives you a lot what you can do with curves, like fillet, chamfer, connect, fillet corners, so many different applications. So first here what I am going to do, I am going to fillet these curves, right? It's a very common tool in AutoCAD also, you must have learned. So I will fillet this curve again, just to see what are the ways which we can fillet. I will go to the Rhino help. Now you can see they are showing what are the ways. Even if there are no edges, then also you can fillet it. Even if there are edges, then also you can fillet. You can be straight, you can be curved, you can do something like this. In one click also you can do. So in our case, I will use fillet curves and radius, it will ask me the radius. So radius, I will click it and I will try to give, let's say currently it is 2.5 inch. Okay, let's keep it like this and select the first curve and the second curve. You can see it is giving me something like this. And if I go back, almost uh, coming towards it. Or what we can do, we can increase the height of the triangle. Let me take the polyline command again, midpoint. This time let's make it 9 inch, right? And then intersect, create a triangle, right? Use the fillet curve. This time increase the radius to 3.5 inch, let's say. Hit spacebar, select one curve and second curve. Or we will keep the radius to 3 inch. Let's see what happens. This is almost similar to that. Let's see how it came in the perspective. To close this, you can use the polyline and just create the polyline, right? And select all these curves. Use shift to add selection and use join command, spacebar, to join all these curves. If you see here, there are two elements, two plates, and there is a third plate sandwich in between, right? So let's create that. So what I will do, I will move this using the move tool. I will move this curve at the center, midpoint. Then I will copy this because I have to create three plates like this. So I will copy this, use the copy command, right? Select the object and give the distance, let's say 0.15 inch. Press enter, then right click to get out. Okay, so you can see this is the midpoint and this is the end point of this. Now I have to copy that side, so I will select the middle one again and repeat the copy command. I have to copy toward this side, so I will move and type the distance 0.15 inch, spacebar, or click, right click and get out. Now this, what happening here is the center one is actually inverted, right? So if I select the center one, if I go to the front view and I will use the mirror command and I will take the center of this surface and I will mirror it like this. And to make it more matching with this, I can move it a little bit up. So you can see it is almost similar to what we have seen in the image. And to extend it, you can see the plate is actually straight on the top as well. So if you want, you can add that extension also by using either rectangle, corner to corner, go to the front view again, corner to corner rectangle. Okay, like this you can create. So this portion goes inside the plate. You can extend it also, but for now, just for understanding, you can keep it as it is. Now let's give some thicknesses to all these things. So first I will extrude this surface using extrude curve command and giving it the endpoint. Then select this surface, again use extrude curve command and give it this point. Now remains the center portion, which is coming out like this. So what we can do is, let's say select this extrude curve, but this time check both sides. Now you can see how both sides helps in extruding. Previously we didn't cover it. Now in this part you can see. So both sides, yes. You can keep the distance to 0.15 inch. Okay, same as the previous. Enter. You have given the thickness. Or if it's too much, go back to extrude curve, right? Just half the thickness, 0.15. You can make it 0.075 inch, right? Okay, so now in this case the tolerance helps a lot. If you see, it has given me the warning of the tolerance. So what I can do, I can go to options, typing options, OPT, or you can go to tools and options, right? Units, models, and absolute tolerance to one more decimal, and then click. Now again I will take extrude curve command, extrude curve, select the curve, press space bar, both sides yes, 0.075 inch. Now you can see it is perfectly at the center. A small tweak, what we will do, we will just shift this, the whole surface. We will select this thing with the curve, you can select, or you can select the extrusion also with the curve and use move command, move the distance to 0.075, right? So because we have done the extrusion on both the sides, so we will do the same. 0.075 inch, enter. Okay, same way I will move this with the extrusion, move, select 0.075 inch, left click, done. Right, now give thickness to these curves. So first I will select this. We have given it before also, but change it, but it's okay. 0.075 inch, enter. Okay, same way I can give thickness to this, extrude curve, both sides, yes, 0.075 inch, enter. This is how actually our plate is. Now one more thing remaining, which is at the center, rubber cork or something. So what I will do, I will go to the front view and bring the circle command, take the center somewhere here and make a circle like this, right? And go to the perspective, select the curve, extrude the curve, both sides, right? Go to the top view to see how much it is going up and down. Go to the standard, zoom extend to bring it in the front. You can see I wanted something like this, and then I can use this, select it and move it somewhere to make it at the center. Perfect, right? So next what I will do, I will give it some shape as you saw in the image, something like this, a little bit rounded. For that I will select this and I will explode first of all into surfaces. Now I will go to fillet surface and set my radius to 0.75 inch, right? Enter. Select one surface, select another surface, and same way I will repeat on the back side. Now before further ado, I will go to the top view and select the whole thing, create a new layer, make it as rivet, okay, or connection. I can make it connection, okay, and bring this layer into this. Materials later on I will assign to that when we'll go to the rendering part. Now we need to see this, how it is setting our overall model. So again I will go to this thing. I will bring everything back. Let's hide this, hide the curve as well. So basically what we want is, we want this to be, settled inside. So I will go to the front view. I will bring everything down. This you can delete for now. This curve also we can, okay, I think we left the base plate. Let's select the whole thing and bring it down. Now let's see how it is coming up. What we want to do is, we want to just set it at the center of this. For that I will use this move command, select this and join it here at the intersection, and again move it from this point, insert it inside, something like this. Okay, now let's see in the front view how is it coming. So what you can do is, we can use scale 2D. So what scale 1D and 2D, the difference is, in scale 1D it only goes in one direction, like it will stretch the particular object. Let me show you how. So if I use scale 1D and give this as a reference point and second reference point move, it will stretch, it won't maintain the proportion of the geometry. And if I take scale 2D, it will take care of all the proportions, right? So I will use scale 2D in this case, give the first endpoint, second endpoint, and then little bit here I will keep it. Then I will move the whole thing somewhere at the center, something like this, and see my thing in the perspective. Okay. So another thing, I will move this towards up so that my plate is fully inserted between the woods. Okay. Perfect. I don't need these lines. I will delete them. Now you can see from the right hand side, these are perfectly fitted. We can select the whole thing and move it up, to align it with the 0 0. So again, I will use move command, take the endpoint, keep it straight, use the grid snap, open the grid snap and put it on the 0 0 direction like this. Next, what I will do is I will also assign these base plates to layers. I will select them, all the metal plates, and assign them metal base. Already I have created a layer, change object layer to metal base. I can join this also, right? I will select this connection which is under our Revit connection and I will join it also. Okay, so this is one single thing. Now, as we have set the base and what remaining is the RCC layer. So it can be the plinth beam, it can be of any thickness, but just to make it more clear, what we'll do is I will make another rectangle for the RCC base, which is almost the size of the base plate. Something, it's a random size we can take. Anyways, it goes deep down in the foundation. It's just for understanding. I will go to perspective and I will select extrude curve. Instead of both sides, this time I need only one side. So I will extrude it through and through to random distance, right? And then I will move it little bit further here. So this becomes my pedestal for the base plate, which are bolted, which are connected through bolts here, which I'm not showing here in this. It's very understood. Next, what we'll do is I will go to the right hand side view. I will select this whole thing, this the base, the metal base. I will select it and I will rectangular array I will take, and then x direction will be 1, y direction will be 12, z direction will be 1, and this will become my reference point this time. It is perfect, right? Automatically it has copied to all edges. Now I will go to the right view and I will select all members all together. Okay, and copy them straight away and take this as a base point, this edge as a base point, and paste it there. Perfect, right? I don't need these lines, I will delete them. Same way, I'll copy my concrete pedestal. I'll take this as a base point and paste it there. And I will put them into layers of RCC base, which I've already made. I will right click and change object layer. Finally, we have completed this, right? Let's see how it is coming in the rendering.